Yo, what's up guys? So we're out here doing some crabbing here. I'm out here with my father-in-law Scott. He's never been crabbing, so hopefully we put him on some crabs. And we got the whole place to ourselves here. There was like nobody in the parking lot, so hopefully should be a good day. Okay, so for today, using a Costco rotisserie chicken, you know, the $5 one from Costco. You know, I don't know why I never thought of this before, but you know, you get a ton of meat for $5, and you know, crabs aren't picky, so and if you get hungry, you can eat some of your bait. So that's what we're gonna use today. Some rotisserie chicken.
Oh yeah, I hate those.
Like, how much do you put in there?
It's probably good.
How much we got left? Well, we got like 7 traps.
Yeah, that's
so I guess
what I was
we got,
wondering how we got to.
Yeah, that's probably a good start. So we got a boat full of crab pots here, and I've had these crab cages for a while that I haven't been able to use for a couple years now, it feels like, but they're finally, there's no whales in the area, so we can finally use these. So yeah, we got 7 traps, so let's start dropping them. And trap number 2 going in. A super nice day out. I haven't seen another boat out here. So I like to add a brick to these cages just to give it a little more weight. You know, with how strong the currents can get out here, you know, sometimes these cages without the weight are a little flimsy and can flip over. So just a good idea to add a little more weight to it. So it wouldn't be a video of mine without having some mechanical problems. So something's going on with my boat. So I just had to actually use a wrench and jump the starting solenoid because I think there's a wiring issue going on with my key. But we're back on the water and running, so just not gonna shut it off all day and hope for the best. We got a few small ones. This is the first trap. Doesn't really look like any keepers, but we'll give a few a measure. A couple rock crabs. Yeah, I don't know if there's any keepers though.
Chuck them back.
All right, trap number 2. This is another Promar hoop net. Oh, you good? Maybe more of the same. Actually, there might be one. It's hard to tell, but there's a good sized rock crab. This one, that one's got to be pretty close. Yeah, so this one, it's like a millimeter short, so we're gonna throw it back. I think this was the biggest one. It's missing a little leg there. Big rock crab. That's about it. There we go. They're like, oh wait, no. I don't know. I don't think there's any keepers. No. That one's close. But I'm surprised these little guys made it in here. We got color. Okay, there's some color. It's like more of the same.
A little bit too small.
Yeah. Just like all like 5.5 inches. There's some color. Got a few. Oh, there's one for sure. I think we finally got one. Not a huge keeper, but yeah, this one right here, that's a keeper.
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a keeper. That's a 6-incher. All right, first keeper on the board.
Ah, son of a...
Oh, you good? Yeah, grab him from behind. So like use your hands like this. Let's see. Which way? Feels heavy. Yeah. That's what I like to hear. And oh yeah, that's a keeper. Yeah. Well, maybe we will drop it back here. Yeah, there's definitely one. A lot of rock crabs. Yeah, that one's a 6-incher. So yeah, I'll grab it. Grab it. No. Opposite side. Yeah, grab him here.
Yeah.
Oh, that might be a 6.5-incher.
Come on.
But are they big enough? That one's worth a measure. But it might be. He's close. This one's close. You think it's gonna make it? Yeah. I like where your head's at.
His line's very
This yellow line sucks. Don't buy this yellow line. Okay, maybe. We got, oh, there's a big one. There's a big one. That's a jumbo. That's a big boy. Let's go. Yeah, that's like an 8-incher. Yeah, I mean, that thing's, let's see how big he is. I think he's over 7. Oh yeah, gauge buster. 7 1/4. Feels heavy. Okay, there's some. Looks like mostly shorties, but
Oh, there's like one right there.
maybe. It's worth that's a lot though.
A lot of crap.
For a pretty short soak.
Maybe this guy.
Yeah, that dude. Measure worthy. Feels really nice actually. I say that every time and then, oh wait, that might be oh, that's a keeper. Yeah, that's for sure a keeper. Okay, there we go. Yeah, he's dirty, but no, he's over 6.5. It's like 6 3/4. So yeah, we'll take that all day. Not really seeing the right color, but there's definitely some. There's some big rock crabs, but not any big dengies, but a lot. Yeah, I love like the bright red in some of these rock crabs, but nothing doing on the dengies. I really think these hoop nets work better than these cages, to be honest. I think today we've caught more in the hoop nets. I think just the cages, you know, if you're gonna soak them for a long time, the cages are good, but if you're doing short soak times, you're in a rush, then I think the hoop nets are the way to go. But ran all day, and now I just tried it, and the key works again. So I don't know, there's a wire issue that I gotta figure out. But hey, at least we made it back, so all in a good day's work. Now here's today's haul. Now there's the big gauge buster right there. But not as good as I normally do, but kept a couple rock crabs actually to cook up and give to some friends or neighbors. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I kill crabs. I mean, everyone has their own method. Some people like to boil them alive, but I prefer not to do that. It takes up too much space in the pot. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. Okay, so here we have a live Dungeness. Again, if this makes you squirmish, don't watch. So, best way I like to do it is turn on its back here, shove this butter knife down in here to like get a little leverage, and then I'll pop off its carapace right here. So this is the carapace, and then we'll just kind of pop that off a bit. Once you get it moving a little bit, then you can take off carefully without getting pinched all of its guts. So some people like this is the crab butter, that's its liver, but that has the most toxins in it, so I tend to not eat that. So just have yourself a bag to throw all that in. And then they call these dead man fingers, that's another name for it, but these are its lungs because they feel like dead man's fingers. So usually just take that out, you know, take off its face essentially here, all of its lungs, and just clean up all of the intestines and other stuff inside of it. So this one actually has quite a bit of that crab butter inside there. Now it does have pretty good flavor. I'll eat it every once in a while, but and then I'll just kind of rip it in half down the middle, and then kind of just clean up. This is the apron piece here, right here. Just toss that, and then again more of that crab butter. You can see more of the intestine bits here, so we'll just clean that out. So I mean, this is the best meat right in here, in my opinion. This body meat has like the most flavor. I'm gonna try to not lose too much of this body meat while doing this, but And then at the end, you're left with 2 nice pieces with the body meat, and that takes up a lot less space in the pot. Okay, so when it comes to boiling crabs, you know, you can do a full pot and boil them. You know, again, alive. I've used actually the ocean water. That actually tastes pretty good. You know, but I'm just gonna steam them. I don't have a like steaming tray, so I just have like, you know, about 1 inch or 2 of salt water. And again, it has to be salt water. Do not use fresh water because you'll lose all the flavor of the crab. So since I'm lazy, I don't feel like waiting for a full pot of water to boil. I'm just gonna steam these. And so I'm just gonna start setting them. Give me this little bit of salt water here. Yeah, he wants some. He can smell that crab. Yeah, here's the crab we got. Just a couple of Dungeness pieces here. And we got a little side of butter, but honestly, the flavoring is so good. You don't even need butter when it's this fresh. Yeah, I was feeling some crab fried rice. Hit it with a little furikake. Yeah, let's dig in. Well, my dog's drooling over here, so obviously he's got to get a little nibble of crab. Hey, what's up guys? So it's the next day, just cleaning out my boat, and I wanted to give a quick demonstration how I got my boat started when I was having an ignition issue. So yesterday I just got this boat, and you know, I haven't worked out all the kinks of it, but I think I have a pinched wire here on the ignition switch because it was running fine and then it stopped working and now it's running right. So, you know, I was basically turning it to the start position and I was getting nothing. So I took the cowling off and I was able to get the motor running. So let me turn on the water and I'll show you how. Okay, so I had to turn the key to the run position and I got a wrench here. So a way you can start it is that you have your starting solenoid right here, and if you take a wrench or a screwdriver and you touch the positive and negative, you're bypassing the ignition switch and you can jump start your motor. So that's how I got my motor running, and later in the day it just randomly started working. Well, that pretty much concludes this video. If you guys like this type of content, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.